Hey everybody, it's Concitus, and I'm here to bring you the real Anthem closed beta reaction. Before I get started, I want to say that being a part of the closed alpha was an honor. It was my first chance to playtest a game and I had so much fun doing it. With the open demo coming up in February, I was checking out some other Anthem videos about the alpha, but from what I can see, no one who's talking about it really played the alpha that we all played. Now, Joraptor claims to have played the alpha, but he was invited to Stockholm by EA to play it, and he has a very different tone than all the alpha forums did. Now, if you watch Hypebreak's video on the Anthem alpha, he says he didn't play it at all. The opinions he gives are those of other people that played the alpha, and honestly, a lot of them sound like the same tone that the forums gave. But now I want to talk to you about my take on the Anthem alpha, and we'll see what changes when the open demo comes out. Like I said earlier, if you watch Joraptor's video on the alpha, one of the very first things he says is that the flying feels clean and polished. He follows that up by saying it's probably because he's on a PC, that's why it's so smooth. Well, if you go over to Hypebreak's video, he says that the flying is clunky and definitely more optimized for console. Now, when I played the alpha on PC, it was extremely hard to maneuver. The amount of overcorrecting I did was outrageous. This was my very biggest problem with the game. I wanted to feel like I was flying a high-tech power armor murder machine, but instead it felt like I was flying a wingsuit at the beginning of a blackout match. This is the biggest thing they'll have to fix, and if they haven't by now, then as sad as it is, this game is gonna tank. The ground movement was much better. It was not incredible, but it is an alpha build, so I'm not exactly surprised. Beyond the movement capabilities, shooting at things was fun and intuitive. There's not a very good targeting system from what I can see, but when you do find enemies to kill, they'll often drop loot. This could be weapons or equipment from what I saw, although in the build I was playing there was no way to swap weapons or equipment. As the world goes, it was really lush and beautiful. I'm really excited to see it fleshed out and made complete. The textures left something to be desired, but again, we can chalk that up to being in an alpha. Now to talk about the missions. The very first mission they throw you into is awesome. Lots of crazy stuff going on, things to shoot at, explosions, like a Michael Bay movie. But after that, the other missions were lackluster in my opinion. Part of this was because when I joined these missions, I was put with two other freelancers, one of which who had a really bad connection, which made all three of us rubber band all over the place. Once it settled down, we were able to complete our mission, sure, but if you got left behind, the mission objectives wouldn't wait for you to catch up or even teleport you to your team. This made it hard to follow along if you're an explorer like I am. Now, I didn't play too much in free roam. The alpha area wasn't huge, so there wasn't very much to do, and without being able to switch weapons out for new things that you discovered, it made it hard to keep playing in free roam. I'm hoping that in the open demo they fix all the problems they heard about in the alpha. I want this game to be really fun, but it's just not going to be if they can't clean it up. Last, I just want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you'd like to subscribe, I'll be posting more Anthem videos when the demo comes out. I'll also be streaming on Twitch soon if you'd like to follow me on there. My Instagram link's going to be down in the description so you can find out when I'm streaming, and yeah, that's it guys, thanks for coming.